Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, good morning. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to play a little the teaser video. Welcome to the call. My name's Andy, and today I'm going to take you briefly through Gmeta One. Also going to keep you up to date with the news and news of a massive event you cannot miss today. And also we have our Zoom call later, which is Gmeta One live. Now, guys, as I said, I'm just going to run a teaser video. Just give me time to share this because unfortunately my account is restricted because I shared a post with a link to Cointelegraph with an article about Gmeta One, and Mark Zuckerberg and his cronies decided to restrict my account, so I can't actually go live in the group. So I'm going to try and share this in the group right now. And I'll see if it'll let me do that. If you guys maybe can do that, if you're on the page, just do a share for me into the group. But I'll run a teaser now just while I'm trying to do that. Okay. Hi guys, yeah, we're fighting an ongoing battle at the minute with Facebook. I don't know what the heck they're playing at. Sylvia, who looks after social media, she shared a post about the event today from our page, promoting us an event on our page that got us a warning. So I don't know what a page is for, if you're not allowed to talk about your own company, but they don't like it, obviously. It's getting absolutely ridiculous, folks. So anyway, you're very welcome to this call. Now, that video should give you a flavor of what we're talking about, guys. Yes, we are building a brand shiny new metaverse as we speak. It's actually happening. If you've been on the Zoom calls, you'd have seen that. Okay, but guys, we're doing that. We don't know when it's actually going to be ready. It'll be ready later in the year. Now, to do that, it's a costly exercise, so we obviously need to raise funds. But we're not looking for charity here. No. We have launched, we are launching Gmeta tokens. Now, Gmeta tokens are going to be the currency of our metaverse, the only currency we're going to use in our metaverse. So if you want to build a house, or you want to purchase land, or if you want to do up a building, if you want to open a gallery, if you want to purchase an NFT, if you want to play games, if you want to do anything in our metaverse, you're going to need to get hold of some Gmeta tokens. Now, we're doing this in pre-launch. We are pre-selling $5 million worth of Gmeta tokens, which represents 20% of the total 20 trillion Gmeta tokens that will actually exist once we go live. Now, let me just share the back office. I want to just show you how this breaks down. Okay. Sorry, 1 trillion, not 20 trillion. 20% of 1 trillion. No, not 20 trillion, guys. Sorry, apologies. Okay, so yes, we're raising 5 million. We're pre-sale in pre-sale of Gmeta tokens, and we're doing it in rounds of 1 million. And as you can see, we're actually in round two. We've already raised the first million, which is brilliant. And we're actually $133,000 into round two, working towards the second $1 million. Now, once the pre-sale's over, you will not have the opportunity I'm about to show you, because if you're thinking about joining or getting yourself some slots, I would do it right away. Get back to the person who invited you onto this call and get their link and join up, and immediately make a purchase. Buy at least one $50 slot. That'll get you 2.15 million Gmeta tokens. Now, if you do that, and only if you do that, this link that you get when you sign up will become live. Until then, it's not live. It doesn't work. Now, you'll use that link to bring people to the party. Why do you want to do that? Well, you're going to get 100% bonus match from your level 1 referrals. So if I brought in John, and John purchases $10,000 worth of Gmeta tokens, I'm going to get $10,000 worth of Gmeta tokens as well. Now, if John brings in Mary, and Mary buys $10,000 worth of Gmeta tokens, John will get the $10,000 worth, but I'll also get $5,000 worth from Mary's purchase as well, because I get 50% on level 2 as well. So in this way, you can accumulate millions and millions of Gmeta tokens just for sharing this opportunity with people. And how do you do that? Well, I do 5 of these calls a week. We do 5 Zooms a week. You've got 10 calls you can bring people to and simply expose them to what we're doing. Dead simple. Keep it simple. That's the way to do it. Okay, so now we also have competitions. And it's based on various things. First one is top 10 recruiters. Now, for each round we've got 5 rounds, remember, 5 rounds of 1 million. So we have a top 10 in each round. So at the end of round 1, this was cleared down to 0, and we started over again. Now, the top 10 recruiters, that's the people with the most referrals who have at least purchased 1 slot. If you're in that top 10, you're going to get yourself an NFT, which you can hold, stake, sell, do whatever you wish. You can stake it for passive income, for example. Now, if you end up in that top 10 by the end of round 1, you're going to get one of those NFTs. You're also going to get put into a draw. The 10 people will get put into a draw for an Oculus 2 headset, virtual reality headset. Now, same thing happens with top 10 team builders. Top 10 team builders is the people with the most people on level 1 and level 2 who have made a purchase. And again, they get the same thing, NFTs, and also a chance, a 1 in 10 chance of winning an Oculus 2 headset for that category. The same thing with the top 10 team contributors. That's the people whose enrollees have made the most purchases. In other words, they've accumulated more funds than anybody else. Now, so in addition to getting their free Gmeta tokens, they will also get an NFT and a chance of winning an Oculus 2. And finally, the top 10 investors, that's the people who have seen to put in the biggest chunks of money. And as you can see, somebody's seen fit to put in $78,900. We had somebody in the last round put in $150,000. Okay, talking of big chunks of money, we also have an incentive for the first 300 people who put in $10,000. Okay, so what is that incentive? Well, you can win. Well, first of all, you're going to get a very exclusive NFT, but you will become a premium VIP member as well as that. And also, you're going to get a chance to win one of 3 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcats. Now, have a look at this video.
say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. You got a $5 bill, put your hands up. You got a $10 bill, put your hands up. You got a $20 bill, put your hands up. You got a $50 bill, put your hands up. Holla, holla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on.
You got a million GMO, put your hands up, guys. That's what the VIP promotion's all about. Now, you might not have $10,000 to put in. I didn't. That's cool. But you might know somebody who does. And guess what happens if they buy $10,000 worth of Gmeta tokens? You get $10,000 worth of Gmeta tokens. So what you do between now and when we launch will dictate your kind of standard of living in our metaverse when it launches. And I'll give you a little bit of food for thought. I kind of do this every single day. Going to go into CoinGecko. Guys, the metaverse itself as a concept has been around for a while. Unless you've been living on a desert island somewhere with no access to the internet, you cannot have failed to have heard about the metaverse and NFTs. Now, there's plenty of other metaverses out there, and we are building bridges between those and ultimately what will be Gmeta One metaverse. We have got the Gmeta Arena. The Gmeta Arena hangs out in a place called Crypto Voxels. That's the metaverse it's in. We've got a mini Gmeta Arena, which we saw on the Zoom call last night. Spectacular looking thing. That's Insomnium Space. That's another metaverse. We've also got a headquarters in Decentraland, a big office building in Decentraland, which is another metaverse. Now, guys, I want to just show you something that I always tend to do on this call. Now, remember what I said about you can accumulate millions and millions of Gmeta tokens. I just want to give you a bit of food for thought, because obviously right now, we have no idea what those are going to be worth. I'm not going to make any predictions, but I'm going to show you some history of another similar token, which was launched by Sandbox. Sandbox is another metaverse. Now, this token, let's have a look. I always do this every day. Just want to give you a little bit of dream mode, shall we say. Okay, guys. Now, as I say, my personal target is to have at least 100 million Gmeta tokens. That's through purchases and also through sharing. Now, mostly through sharing, I'll hasten to add. But guys, have a look at Sandbox. Now, Sandbox's metaverse didn't really launch until last autumn, fall, as they call it in the States. But the token actually launched on Friday, 14th of August, 2020. And at that point in time, Sandbox only existed as a smartphone game. It really wasn't anything spectacular. It wasn't mass adoption. But then Mr. Zuckerberg, who I mentioned earlier, he started talking about the metaverse, and a lot of people got attracted to it. And that coincided with Sandbox actually launching their token. And look what happened to their token. Bear in mind, this token was launched, the all-time low was 3 cents. It actually launched at 8 cents. That was the price at launch, 8 cents. Imagine you had 100 million of those at that point, guys. Think about it. But have a look at this. It went berserk. It went absolutely berserk. And in fact, the all-time high is $8.40. $8.40. Imagine you had 100,000 of those before that launched. You know, this is that made millionaires, that token. Now, imagine our token. Now, I said I want to have 100 million. Well, if our token even goes to 1 cent, I'll be a millionaire. If it goes to 10 cents, oh my God. God forbid it goes to $1 or even $8, like that one. So just think about that, guys, and this is your chance to get these for nothing. This is a gift. You know, bite people's hands off. People should be biting their hands off to get to this. So I suggest you tell as many people as possible. This is a almost as close to a no-brainer as you can possibly come across. You're earning these for nothing. Well, price of property in Sandbox, I did a little survey on that. Now, the price of property there. Now, if you were going to buy land today in Sandbox, it would cost you about upwards of $10,000, $12,000 just to buy a piece of land, not to build on it. That's extra. And all the bits and pieces you put into a premises, that's all extra. But when it started, the average price of a property on Sandbox was $200. So not only has their token gone crazy, but their land purchases have gone crazy too. And just like in the real world, there's attractive areas that you can live. And one such area was in the news just after Christmas. Snoop Dogg's very big in the metaverse. He's got his own, pretty much his own area in the metaverse. He's got a villa in the metaverse. One of his fans decided they were going to buy land next door. Guess how much they paid? $450,000. $450,000. Scary stuff, guys. So this is very, very real. And obviously, the more Gmeta tokens you have, the more you'll be able to invest in land. I'm going to give you a sneaky peek. I've talked about other people's metaverses. Let's have a look at ours.
Don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done?
Okay, folks, that is actually our metaverse taking shape. In fact, that's changed now because it's actually got even more detailed, more textures. There's a beach. They've changed the way the trees are. They've done an awful lot. I just want to show you the kind of standard that's being done to. Now, finally, well, not finally, a couple of things I want to talk about. We put a property up for grabs the other day. As I said, Crypto Voxels is one of the metaverses that's out there. We have the Gmeta Arena in there. We have also done a thing called co-ownership. We have purchased a piece of land and built this magnificent apartment block on it. And like any property, oh, don't know what's going on there. Oh, here it comes. Sorry. There's 22 apartments on it. Okay, now those apartments will cost you, as I said before, land in Crypto Voxels right now will cost you somewhere around about 2 Ethereum, 2.5 Ethereum. Just a piece of land, bare land, nothing on it. That's roughly about $7,000. Just to buy a piece of land, not to build on it, certainly not to build to this standard. So you would have to go away and learn how to do that or get somebody else to do that. But we're giving you the opportunity now. We've kitted out 22 apartments. 2 of them have gone already. and we're selling these off for anything between $670 and $870. And you just need to go to OpenSea. Hang on a second. I'll pop this into the chat if I can. Yeah, I'll put this in the chat. You go to OpenSea. Now, what you can do, guys, is when you go to OpenSea, I put the link in there, you come to the apartment. If you scan that QR code, that's going to actually take you there. It's going to take you to that apartment in CryptoVoxels. Now, you can purchase apartments, as I say, they vary in price. So you can go and scope one out, have a look at it, see what you think. As well as that, you also get the benefits that follow. Okay, if you hold Gmeta tokens, and even if you have only paid $650 or $670 for an apartment, kitted out, fully done, ready to move in, etc., etc., you will actually get a 20% rebate as a Gmeta One holder as well. On top of that, that's the cherry on top. There's even more, because the building, the piece of land, will have its own NFT account. It will be able to create NFTs collectively. So everybody in that apartment will be able to create wearables, t-shirts, hats, etc. Because people like to personalize their avatars. And you'll be able to sell those. You'll be able to create those, sell those, and potentially recoup the rest of the money that you've spent. So you're going to get a slice of land in the metaverse for a fraction of the price. You're going to be in a very cool neighborhood and a very nice property. And there's a rooftop bar with a swimming pool. There are going to be Gmeta parties and all sorts of opportunities to network there as well. So it's win, win, and win again. So I'd urge you, maybe if you're thinking about doing this, do it quickly, because these will not hang around. And when we build one and sell that, well, we built it, or when we sell that out, we're going to do another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Okay, so I put the link in there to that. There's only one more link I need to share, guys. Now, a lot of people ask me the same question every day. Oh, have you got the Zoom link? Have you got the Zoom link? It's at the bottom of the screen, guys. Gmeta1.live. Very, very special show tonight. It's Fun Friday. Now, if you go to our Zoom calls, you're going to pick up all sorts of exclusive information. You're going to hear first about everything. You're going to see the latest version of our metaverse. You're going to see where last night we went into Somnium Space to the Gmeta headquarters there. You know, you're missing out if you're not in the Zooms. But as well as that, if you're on the Zooms Monday to Friday, Miguel takes your name down. Why does he take your name down? Because your name is put into a draw on Friday for a share of at least $200. And if you're on 5 calls, guess what? Your name goes in 5 times. So you've got a lot better chance of winning if you're on the wheel that we spin to pick the names, if you're on it 5 times, of course. So as well as picking up lots of invaluable information, you could also win some money. So get on the Zoom, guys. Now the Zoom will be quite a special one tonight as well, because the only other thing I'm going to share with you right now, and this is massive. Let's go. Okay. Those of you in the States may or may not be familiar with a festival called South by Southwest that takes place in Austin, Texas. And it has been taking place. In fact, this is the final weekend. Now, a gentleman called Jay, who's on our team, he's a genius. He's been doing the metaverse longer than a lot of people have. Early adopter, as you would call it. He's going to be taking part in an event with another guy, a gentleman called Iggy, who I know as well. Now, they are going to be broadcasting live from South by Southwest. Now, South by Southwest is a massive film festival. It started as a film festival. Now it is a complete cultural event. musicians, artists, creative people, movie people, and obviously some celebrities, and very much a focus this year as well is metaverse, the metaverse itself. A lot of metaverse companies and suppliers and people who operate through the metaverse are doing keynote, not speeches as such, but events at this festival. Now, we are actually jumping on to one of those. Now, today, that kicks off at 1 p.m. Central Time. Now, if you're listening here in the UK, it's 5 hours to Central Time in the States, okay? 5 hours difference to Central Time currently. So, what do you need to do to get on board there? You need to just go to the Gmeta Arena, because we're going to stream this to all of our community in a Gmeta Arena. How do you get there? You go to gmeta1.land. gmeta1.land. Now you've got a window of 5 hours. You can turn up and show your face. You can do this on your phone. Gmeta1.land will take you right into crypto voxels, right into the Gmeta Arena. You won't have to do anything. But if you are going to do it, I'd suggest potentially if you keep your Trust wallet or MetaMask wallet open on your phone or on the device you're doing it with, and that'll give you the chance to create your character, actually call your, otherwise you're just being an anonymous kind of Taylor's dummy type of thing. You need to, if you want to give yourself a name, you can do that for free for the first time, as long as you hook your wallet up on Crypto Voxels. Then people will know who you are, because people like to converse with people they know, just like in the real world. So if they've actually got a name, it does help. But guys, don't miss this. This is exposure for us. This is huge exposure for us, for our brand, in one of the most important cultural events in the USA calendar. So this is going to be huge. But please, please get out there, represent us at this. Get into gmeta1.land in the Gmeta Arena. I would put that link in the comments, but the last time I did, guess what? Facebook had give us another blooming restriction or a warning or something like that. It's ridiculous, but unfortunately, that's the harsh reality at the minute. So gmeta1.land will take you right there. So don't miss that, guys. This is going to be huge, massive, massive event. Yep, to the moon. How you doing? Okay, sorry, I was reading off that flyer there. I didn't see who was on the call. You're all very welcome. Okay, guys, that's all I have time for today. Don't need to say anything else. This is all about the Zoom call, and today it's also all about South by Southwest, 1 p.m. Central Time, all the way up to 6 p.m. Central Time, guys. So, get to gmeta1.land, and then get to gmeta1.live for the Zoom call. Dead easy. We will see you later. Thank you so much for joining me. See you then. See you in the metaverse.